So hello students. So today we are going to see successive approximation analog to digital converter. So we have seen four types of analog to digital converter. So first type we have seen flash or parallel analog to digital converter. Then second type is successive approximation analog to digital converter. Contents of this presentation are introduction to ADC, then types of ADC, application and selection of ADC. So we have already studied various types of ADC. Flash AD converter we have already seen. Today we are going to see successive approximation ADC converter. Next type is dual slope ADC converter, and last is delta sigma AD converter. So these are the four types of analog to digital converter. Now let us see various elements of successive approximation ADC. Here we are using comparator. Comparator is nothing but op-amp, operational amplifier. Then it require digital to analog converter. Then it require successive approximation registers SAR, and finally it require controls or logic gates. So these are the four elements of successive approximation ADC. So this is the block diagram of successive approximation ADC, which consists of successive approximation registers. Here you can see SAR, that means successive approximation registers. So we are having another unit called control, which will be interacting with successive approximation register. Then there is a clock which also interacts with successive approximation registers. Then there is a digital to analog converter is there, so it is connected with successive approximation registers, and the signal from DAC or the output of DAC is connected to negative terminal of comparator, and this signal is termed as VD. Okay, so since it is a comparator, we should supply another value to the positive terminal of op-amp. So we are providing input voltage which is known as VA to comparator. Okay, so now we have seen that if the signal at positive terminal of op-amp is greater than the signal at negative terminal of op-amp, then it will give output as high voltage, that is 1. And if at all in the reverse case, signal at negative terminal of op-amp is greater than signal of positive terminal of op-amp, then it will give low voltage, that is 0. Right, and since we are using here 4-bit successive approximation ADC, so here you can see these 4 lines, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So these 4 lines indicate the system is of 4 bit, D1, D2, D3 and D4. Okay, so before starting with our working of successive approximation ADC, let us just revise the basic things. What is mean by MSB, what is mean by LSB. So MSB means most significant bit and LSB means least significant bit. Okay, so if we consider a digital number in 01 format, suppose take a number 1010. Okay, so we have taken an example of 1010. So the one which is at left side, that is MSB, that is most significant bit, and 0 at the right hand side, extreme 0 at the right hand side, it is LSB, that means least significant bit. So this is the concept of MSB and LSB. LSB is least significant in the binary system and MSB is most significant in the binary system. And you know how to convert binary value into decimal value. So again I repeat, suppose a binary value is 1010. To convert that binary value into decimal value, what we have to do? Since the length is 4 of this binary digit, the first one is, or the extreme left bit is 1, so we have to multiply 1 by 2 raised to 3 plus from left hand side 0 for 0, 0 multiplied by 2 raised to 2 plus the third bit 1, 1 multiplied by 2 raised to 1 plus the bit at the extreme right 0, so 0 multiplied by 2 raised to 0. So again I repeat, 1010 can be represented as 1 multiplied by 2 raised to 3 plus 0 multiplied by 2 raised to 2 plus 1 multiplied by 2 raised to 1 plus 0 multiplied by 2 raised to 0. So add these things, so we will get 8 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0. So summation is 8 plus 2, that is 10. So 1010 decimal value is converted into, 1010 binary value is converted into decimal value of 10. So decimal equivalent of 1010 is 10. So this is how binary value is converted into decimal value. So now let us see working of successive approximation ADC. So here you can see a table D1, D2, D3, D4 and VD. So again I repeat, VD is the voltage from DAC and VA is the voltage that we are supplying to comparator. So when we switch on the circuit, our successive approximation register will set the value of SAR as 1000. So when we switch on the circuit, always the SAR will set the value as 1000. That means the MSB is set to 1 and all other set to 0. So always when we switch on, always MSB will set to 1 and all other will set to 0. So D1, which is MSB, that is set to 1, other are 0. D2, D3, D4 at 0. D4 is LSB. So corresponding decimal value of 1000 is 8. So now what happens here? From DAC, the value of VD is now 8. So that is supplied to negative terminal of comparator, and at VA we are passing input voltage as 5.1 volt. So here 5.1 volt and we are getting 8 volts here. So what happens here? Comparator will compare the signals or the voltages whether 5.1 is greater than 8. The answer is no. So always at the comparator there are two cases, either VA is less than VD or either VA is greater than VD. So let us understand first these two cases and let's iterate the things later. So when VA is less than VD, set bit is reset to 0 and next bit to 1. And when VA is greater than VD, set next bit to 0, set next bit to 1. So these are the two cases. So since it is a 4-bit comparator, there are 4 iterations. So first iteration we have seen, that is 1000, which comes out to be 8 as VD voltage. So here at VA we are supplying 5.1 and at VD it is 8 volt. So here VA is less than VD. So our condition is VA is less than VD. So what will happen here? Set bit is reset to 0 and next bit to 1. So set bit, so we have set bit of 0 as set bit of 1 as 0 here. So we are going to reset here and next bit to 1. So we have set the next bit as 1. Here you can see. Since for second iteration VA is less than VD, so what we have done, set bit is reset to 0. That means this one is reset to 0 and next bit to 1. And D3 and D4 are 00. So decimal value of 0100 is 4. So our VD value is 4 and now VA value is 5.1. So here VA, now VA is greater than VD. So second case, Now VA is greater than VD. So what we have to do in this case, set next bit to 1. So we have seen second iteration. Now for the third iteration, 0, then 1 as 1, we have to write 1. Now the next bit we have to set as 1. So here next bit is 1. So 0, 1, 1, 0. That is the third iteration. The decimal value comes out to be 6. So now the value of VD is 6. So VA is 5.1. So in this case 5.1 and 6. So here now VA is less than VD. Now VA is less than VD. So the first condition. So VA is less than VD, set bit is reset to 0. So now we were in the third iteration, now we are in the fourth iteration. So 0, 1 as it is. Now here set bit is reset to 0. So 1 is reset to 0 and next bit to 1. Next bit to 1. So we get the value as 0, 1, 0, 1, which is equivalent to 5. Okay, so this is how the successive approximation ADC works. Since it is 4-bit, it will iterate the values 4 times, and after completion of 4th iteration we will get the output voltage. Advantages of successive approximation ADC. So it is fast in operation, it has high resolution, it is less expensive, and it has less components, and it is fixed conversion. It has fixed conversion. So in the figure you can see this is a 12-bit ADC. You can see here this is a 12-bit ADC. So this was about successive approximation ADC. Thank you.